myself, dive into the rivers, let me drown. Let the lights come nearer by myself. I close my eyes by myself. Dive into the rivers, let me drown. Let the lights come nearer by myself. I close my eyes. Close my eyes and feel it. Close my eyes. Close my eyes. Close my eyes and feel it. Close my eyes. Close my eyes. Close my eyes. Dive into the rivers, let me drown. Let the lights come nearer by myself. I close my eyes by myself. Dive into the rivers, let me drown. Let the lights come nearer by myself. I close my eyes. Close my eyes and feel it. Close my eyes. Close my eyes. Close my eyes and feel it. Close my eyes. Close my eyes. Close my eyes. Close my eyes.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream where, the only thing that drives this market is something news driven. And we got it today. And I don't think anyone in here is wondering what's happening, because it's how information travels these days, very fast. And where it's taking Bitcoin up over 7%. Great news is Bitcoin is back above the 200-day simple moving average. I'm pretty sure that put it above the 200-week moving average. Let's look. Oh yeah, that's happening right now. You got 5 days, 7 hours, so way too early to get cocky, but could be working on a bullish engulfing candle of sorts. And remember, it was always about the levels. We're not in here trying to act like we knew this was going to happen one way or another, right? Whether it was going to break down or up. All I can do here is talk about key inflection points where buyers did defend it technically twice, and then nothing was happening, and then you just caught the rally. So always going to root for Bitcoin, but you do know that the trend was not in jeopardy yet. The most recent discernible event on Bitcoin was the highest high of the rally, and possibly now the highest low of the whole rally. So I'm pretty happy with that. We were hoping for a silver type situation. Remember silver? How it looked, there's that local double bottom, and look at silver up 2% today. This isn't a well-established uptrend as well, right? Above the 200-day moving average, currently at its highest price since July 31st, and it's kind of at this key one. There's a million levels on silver because there's so much historical data, but yeah, $25, $24.80, that is one. And you were thinking after this confirmation low, with the hidden bullish divergence in the well-established uptrend, it would be what would take us to at least 26, but probably to take us to the highest highs of the rally. Are we here? Everything cool? All right. No more cloudy skies today unless you're in Florida. Prayers for that storm to not hyper-intensify into anything too powerful, even though it does seem likely that's going to happen. So if you look what's pinned, okay, in the chat box, I'm excited to see who the first person will be to do it. I think you're really going to like this. Very seldom I'm very closed-minded in a lot of ways when it comes to like my stream setup and how things are, because if it's not broken, why fix it? But this new thing, all right, you just got to try it, man. If you were going to like tip today, try and use Tangia.co/MitchRayTA. Try that because it's kind of superior to the standard TTS. And it's better than Super Chat because they only take 20% instead of 30% like Google. So just letting you know, this is brand new. This is the first stream ever with it. So I don't know how it's going to go. It is overwhelming. I'll tell you that on my side. But cool stuff. Silver, Bitcoin's pulling a silver, right? An 886, slightly higher low. In an uptrend already, which is like what you're looking for on most things. Look, dude, you want an asset to already be in that higher high, higher low environment for a while, right? And ExxonMobil, another one, where you think, it's in a well-established uptrend, form a bullish back test of a key level from 2014, an old all-time high. It's confirmed support, not once but twice, with the recognizable, discernible, studied pattern, the V and the U, the Adam and Eve. And getting back above that 200-day moving average, this seems like a no-brainer for at least all-time high test, and then possibly up to 144 to respect this insane channel you've been confined in since over 3 years ago. So it's all about, man, the trend's your friend, and then in the trend you're looking for corrections, and then you're looking for all the things that are taught here, right? And taught in other places too, where I learned them. So I just condensed them in-house. So let's look at Ethereum. That was the worst of the four in terms of inflection points, but now trying to break back above 1728, which is what would give me a lot more confidence that Ethereum's going to be fine here, right? Because you got 1420, you got 1730, you got 1972, 2000. Those are your levels, right? So it's cool. Yep, looks like buyers defending the June 15th low. And guess what? One low, the second low, these two lows are higher than this low. Everything's fine. Yeah. Again, though, you did have that situation where Bitcoin made its highest high. That was the most recent event. This one was like lower highs than the highest high. So it wasn't as in good shape technically, but it's just following Bitcoin. I mean, the Grayscale lawsuit. So BNB was one that, looked terrible, but sellers were exhausted. And it's like, where's the performance on this exhaustion? Well, it's finally coming in, right? There it is. You're talking literally yesterday, drawing, okay, how is this divergence going to perform? Starting to perform now, right? You just cannot say it's over until the level breaks and there's follow through. There was no follow through on the breakdown. Immediately got back above it, and that's what you're thinking. So performance, like, are we going to see BNB take out 250? Are you going to take out 260? Because that's a big. I mean, I would think that'd be pretty decent performance if you're breaking 260. But it's just the beginning of the divergence playing out. That's all I can tell you here. Okay, not surprising. When you make a low, then you make a slightly lower low at a key support from history, and then buyers defend it, and then that divergence begins to mature. Yeah, this is the type of outcome that happens every day on all markets. Why not just accept crypto directly to a wallet? I mean, it does go directly to a wallet. It just happens to be there's a third party there that facilitates, so it can go via stream. You can see it all, and you get recognition for contributing to this stream that is 100% crowdsourced. So I think if y'all are the only people that are, I mean, that's like you're promoting in a way, right? But just a message instead of an S-Coin scam, right? Because that's how most other people in this space made money, was by promoting scams to you, the viewer, which I don't think you would appreciate at all. And that would compromise me, so I didn't do that. So yeah. It does go to a wallet. What? So good to see y'all today. Just looking at the big four. AXRP though, too, man. It's really not taken off that much. I know 3.41% is a joke compared to 7% on Bitcoin, but the news isn't about XRP. But the news was all about the inflection point from history that could not be argued or denied. It was too real. And I think of the four, this was probably the best type of risk management setup, right? Which is what you use TA for. You're not using TA to predict where something's going next and I was right or I was wrong. It's not about that, man. It's about taking on minimal losses. If your idea fails, this was a perfect spot, and if there was a stop loss setup, it was not even put in jeopardy. Look how you're still above the 200-day moving average. This is where you think. I mean, 66 cents would be an adequate target here if it was going to rally. So, in a well-established uptrend already, higher highs, higher lows, above supports, above moving average. Everything was great on this, man. It really was. And let's go check on, because what else happened today? Like X or Twitter, former Twitter, they got accepted to be able to facilitate crypto on the platform. So you understand that Doge and Shiba would be doing things, but they're all doing things. I mean, Bitcoin Cash is up 20% today. Insanity. Yeah, look at that huge green impulse candle, back above all support resistances. Just enough, right? I mean, in an uptrend. I like eating the bugs. That's it? That's all you had to say, man? All right. So, yeah, you can, be me. I am the TTS. I can be the TTS voice.
I see head and shoulders on Bitcoin.
I don't even know
Why
that.
so serious? Get that Viking helmed, polished from Dad's basement. Kang.
What? Bro, oh my god, I gotta get rid of the Joker one. Wow, dude. Yeah, there's so many. You have to disable all of them and then enable manually, and I just ran out of time. But oh god, it's so much better than regular TTS, right? And there's that's not even scratching the surface. Wow. Okay, thank you. Let me see here. I'm gonna have to this is not through Stream Elements anymore, so I gotta. Let's see here.
Here come that bullshit, what up? 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 Watch him rollin', watch him
Wow. See, I don't know what these things are doing. So,
I started blasting. Bang!
dude, this is like game changing for this stream, dude. Wow. You know, so like what you had to do before this, you had to like manually create your own variation for anything. And now it's like you're no longer confined by the limitations of that. It's so amazing, dude. Okay. All right. Let's continue on. Bitcoin Cash. What a pump. Many pumps today. Oh, Hex is up 12%. Told you it wasn't a scare bed. Yeah, YFI. Oh yeah, what percent? What a joke, man. Everything is up so much, and then you got YFI over here at a great level. Like, God, man. And you're talking about, okay, if it's like here you are and you haven't been stopped out, you haven't been messing with this, it's like, okay, we just stop loss at $5,200 or something. And then on the weekly, it's time for the cream to rise to the top. I mean, this would be it, kind of. Type 2 return of the M shape. Just win bids. Yep. But the one active trade setup on this market is Shiba and Thank you. Thank you so much. So look at this, dude. Shiba Inu. I mean, you talk about, I know it got back down to the entry. It went up over 40% from the entry of the trade setup. But now you have like an even stronger argument. A stronger argument on Shiba because you now have like a higher high and now a higher low. Look at this hidden bullish divergence at the top of the inflection zone at the bottom of the range. That's insane. That's like someone could add more to their long right here. That it is implied a continuation on Shiba. Wow. Risk management out the yin yang here. It's beautiful. Holy crap, man. Shiba. Do not sleep on it. It's just, man, this is an illiquid dead market, and maybe we finally got a catalyst to change that. That's what you needed. We needed something like that. Good God. Let's look at Doge that I didn't really like that much, all the distribution, but guess what? Up 6% today. And now it could be, you know, where you're looking at lower highs, all of a sudden, one low and then the second, and all it took was Elon Musk. And that's a crazy catalyst, right? Like, that social media platform now can use crypto on their platform. So that's like, hey, it's Square PayPal news almost in its own way, right? I mean, this could be, that's like big enough of like a news event to change things. I don't see any volume that came in like at all. Normally you want to see some sort of volume, right? I mean, look at these pumps. Look at the volume on the pumps. The, you know, velocity. You don't have that right now. Buyers are just defending this 5.7 level for the second time. You haven't made a higher high yet. You've just put in the same low. So what you want, if you really want to see this thing reverse, I mean, you got to take out late July's high. So I'll give it to it, man. I'll give it to the Moon Boys, the Doge Boys. Anything above 6.5 cents is technically safe.
They don't know that I am secretly extremely long on Harry Potter Obamasonic 10 Inu. It will be the best performing asset on the blockchain.
Who said that? Was that me? My God, man. It's like scary how good it is, right? I mean, it's not funny, dude. It's not funny. I don't know why you're laughing. Shut up, Pepe. It's not that funny. And I don't know why you keep laughing over there. Okay. One wheeler it is. It truly is. How is it using your voice? Because it's me, dude, right? I mean, right? That's how it works. Yeah? So let's look at KuCoin, right? The rival to Binance in ways. Or CZ would say, I can't even believe you call it a rival. But, you know, just today, right before this news-driven smorgasbord of events, right, occurred, it was trading at its lowest price since March 25th, 2021, the lowest lows you had seen of the entire downtrend. But yeah, rallying now. Doesn't take too much, I guess.
Your S-Coin is terrible. Why would you invest in this scam? They don't produce anything. The project does nothing. KuCoin is supposed to change the world, right? But the developers have good hearts. Thanks for the contribution.
Yeah, I took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, y'all, do you see what's happening? Y'all don't even need me anymore. Y'all can do the stream. You know what I could do? I could like pull up a chart, right? And then someone could come in with my voice and try to do the TA better than me. Dude, it's so awesome, man. Okay, so yeah, man, I just like across the board, we got a lot of pumps going on. Crypto. FTM's up 7%. My God. See, look, the buyers defended. This is what happens, man. If they defend it, it's the level where the reversal occurs. But now it's like, how high could we go? We could go up to 25 cents if it goes to an actual inflection point. It's wild, man. Like, yeah, below this level is death. You lose 69% of your value. But above it, same thing.
Stay a while and listen.
I was hoping someone was going to do that one. Deckard Cain, are you kidding me, man? We got some Diablo 2 in here. Beautiful, dude. So, thank you. So you got like 30% upside if this is where, if you're just going to run to the next level. But then if it goes to that more major level, you got like 47% upside. So this is what like inflection points are. It's not about like what we think will happen here. It's what begins to happen. So this could be the beginning of a rally that occurs because historically this is what's happened. But if it does break, history tells you there's not much here. That one was weird. That one didn't really work, did it? Huh? That one was broken. I'll have to take Eric Cartman off there, right? Litecoin's up 6%. Damn. Okay. See, it's not about the breakdown of the key support, is it? What's it about, chat? What is it about? What's it about? Tell me. Yeah, that one did suck. It didn't do anything, actually. I've not set foot in glorious Karast in some time. Same here, Rudy Poo. Yeah, that's right. Got
Greetings and salutations, Mitch.
Hello.
Are you actually long on Harry Potter Obama Sonic Inu? We have to take a look. A new asset has been created.
Totally, dude. I'm totally long on Harry Potter Sonic. I just should be the code, but yeah. Totally. Thank you, Anonymous. Yeah, we'll look at Harry Potter. You come on down to Harry Potter land, down here in Florida. Yes, so when an asset breaks support, you got to keep saying it. I'm just going to reinforce this. It's never about the breakdown itself. It is about the fall through. The fall through was scary. It was a great, like, you think, oh, it's over. But then that day, the recovery, and then over a week goes by and there's nothing going on. And then you get news-driven catalyst. And what happens? That's enough to break the price back above the level that you really needed to see Litecoin get back above. So if you were wanting to play this, I know it's up 6% today. You could waiver a pullback or something, but
See, head and shoulders on Bitcoin. The Grayscale not win the approval. They just win the case for get application.
So
now
loud.
SEC will delay for 8 months, then reject. Before halvening, BTC needs to be
God.
cheapest
Hold on.
since
Let me turn
been.
this-
Kamehameha. Yeah.
That's so cringe, dude. So, oh my God. Oh my God, that one was bad. Okay, so it didn't even it sounded like Goku, but kind of. All right, I turned it down a little bit. Sorry about your ears. But these are like the days, like we saw in January. I mean, like, when many assets were doing similar stuff, they were breaking supports. It looked like you were doomed. It was all over. And then it's like, okay, a day like this happens, and it's like, these are the days. few days after where one could like flip from, oh man.
When Mitch get ousted from his own show?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Brad about that, right? Thank you, BitBoy, for the 7s, dude. Thank you. So look at this. I mean, you get some sort of pullback, and you were like, I want to flip long now because this new data, and then it's like a false bearish breakdown. This is how you can strategize. A key inflection point failing to really be broke, and now you're back above it. So false bearish breakdowns have consequences, and it would be so.
This is the greatest tip of all time. I know. The greatest, all my friends in Cheyenne tell me. The best, simply the greatest.
Wow, thank you, President Trump, for the contribution, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I didn't know you watched the stream. Cheers. There's probably a Vegeta one. I'll have to look through it, man. I mean, I'm live early. You know, I'm not here for normal stream time, so I kind of had to like get going. Yeah, I can't screw around too much with it, but stuff like this, I mean, that's how it can go that fast. One piece of data, one impulse candle. So yeah, that's a big range there, right? Your target would be 84 if 66 holds. You might even get a back if you were lucky, you were blessed, you might get a back test of 66 before going too. That would be legendary. So yeah, let's look at Zcash. That, wow, man, I mean, trying to get back above its own level. This is serious. Look, this is why you have to be paying attention to these markets. It was over. We were screwed. It was done, right?
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
What the fuck? It's not Wednesday. It's Tuesday. I've never seen that in my life. I don't even know how that got through. Okay. Well, we'll just keep it rolling, right? So this is why you need to pay attention to these markets. The breakdown happened, but all that happened was not enough follow through and just rivaled the low from June and is now trying to get back above that key 2019 low. And above that, the upside potential, just saying, if it's truly broken and you don't know, okay, yeah, it's really early, but you got like 25 to 30% upside. If this is like a confirmed bottom, look at the wedge. I mean, a falling wedge breakout and like another back test of that old supply line as demand line. You can't say this is in the basement. I don't know who's going to be coming in to buy this stuff, but this is as low. I mean, we might come back, right, in 6 months to a year. And you'll be like, man, remember those streams when we're looking at Zcash and it's like in the basement, 99% retraces from the COVID crash, like 99. You remember that? And Zcash is up like at $75. It's not funny, dude. Not really funny, I know. It's, yeah, thank you, dude. You just wonder here. New data presents itself, and it comes sometimes in the form of news, and you just wonder. It is intriguing. It does make you scratch your head and say, wow, that's some very real, like specimen looking bullish divergence too. Very interesting. Okay, this is certainly where, if this is the way it looked, would you want to be going long here? Oh my God, no. I'd be like, the party has been going nonstop and maybe it's over now. This is an area where someone might want to place their bets if you can get really back above 2660 for real. Stay above it anyway. What a day indeed. Oh, what about Dash? We'll look at Dash too. We'll look at some of the stocks too. Okay, markets open, all that. Because you want to look at some of the miners, right? Like the BlackRock's acquiring like all of them, like massive ownership of all the crypto miners. Think they're doing it for fun? I don't think they're doing it for fun. This is another one of those situations where, yeah, you're below all supports on Dash, but look at the freaking, it's like the Binance, crazy divergence. I mean, that is specimen divergence, seller exhaustion. And you've got to wonder what it would turn into. It's probably not the one I'd be hitching my wagon
coin
to.
To the moon. Mario Coin is the plumber's crack of sea coins.
Thank you, Bowser. Thank you so much for the contribution, man. Wow. I imagine like a supply line got broken or is near being broken. It's kind of like Zcash. Wow, look at that. I think it was more like a channel though, right? It wasn't like a wedge. It wasn't wedgy. What do we have here? Did we? Almost a wedge. I don't know. I'd call that just a channel probably. But still, it just is interesting. I'd like to see it above $31. That would make me feel a lot better because that is such a real freaking level from 2020 and even more recently in November of last year. So, okay. Matt Damon coin. It was a scam and then it wasn't. You just got, look, dude, it's like, it could be a type 2. There's just bids have to come in. And, yeah, look, the old all-time low, currently, Crypto.com is above that 5.2 cent level right now as I'm speaking to you. But it's still down on the day. One of the only assets down on the watch list. You just got to wonder. I mean, this is like the lowest risk area one could ever dream of on an asset. I don't know. Like, you just don't look what the scam happened. Liquidity grab. What happens, man, if that was it? And now it's time after grabbing all the stop losses. Composite Man now is ready. He thought he got enough low, priced shares of Crow, and now it's time. I mean, like, to set up, how easy it's like. It's a terrible performer. It's been garbage, but is it not like the most easy, no-brainer trade setup ever? Like, where we're not concerned about being right or wrong. We're just concerned about being able to strategize, and it's based on reasons. Okay, we got all that here, don't we? Whoops. I mean, wouldn't you just say, like, okay, based on history, you could just, it'd be so easy, right? It's like, okay, if that's it, you don't want to own it below this level. You can get another liquidity grab, but it already happened, so that's good. And it's virtually this simple. Even if you wanted to be conservative, like that deep. You laughing at the Crow setup, dude? Thank you so much. Y'all got jokes. I know this is a joke, right? But still, this is it. The fear is at its highest point normally. When you're on those type 2 returns, things are teetering on collapse, price discovery, the downside. And then a day like this happens, and then you're like, wow, this could change things if there's any follow through, any at all. Just the question is, do you have the stones to take the chance to set up the entry and the stop loss? So, I mean, what do you think, Chad? I mean, like, despite it being a crypto, despite it being a joke, if we look at this like any traditional asset, is this low risk or high risk? I mean, for real. I mean, you got almost 8-to-1 reward to risk. And you could, of course, since it's such a high reward to risk, you could even taper it down to a scrub level, scrub high from December. And it's still 6-to-1. It's crazy, right? I want to hear your opinion, like, on this idea. Tell me, like, what you think. This is just my opinion, man. I mean, I know most of y'all been investing in yourselves too, learning the stuff. I don't really like this song though. Okay. So we could set it up like 1 and then 2, and this is again based on the new data at hand. You just say, if buyers truly defend it, game time. Yeah, it did make a lower low, but Bolkowski talks about lower low double bottoms are the ones that perform the best if they truly are fake outs. Fake out, like, the lower low, like, oh, we're crashing, and then it fails. You get the strongest, like, reaction whipsawing if that lower low fails and it becomes a double bottom, it performs better. Yeah, macro concern, dude. Again, if you're concerned about the macro, I don't like. Again, unless a running stop happens, it's another story. But it's like you can't be concerned about the macro. That means you have emotions set in. I'm not looking at the macro. I'm not thinking about Bitcoin and news. I'm looking at an asset where the sellers have now failed for the second time to break a key level from history. What the? Okay, the Goku one's just got to go, dude, because that one's loud and weird. You want to see S and X? Did that meet the minimum criteria? I don't know. I don't even check. I don't even know how this works. Let me see if there's like a
0 to 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Oh God! Another time at the shoot.
Yeah, Brad. It's a new thing, dude. It's like a revolutionary thing. Like it's the new thing. Let's see.
What is that? What the is that?
Oh, dude, someone do the Joe Pesci one, man. Someone do the Joe Pesci, because it's like perfect for this stream, man. Jelly donut. Oh my god. Okay, what the? I'm trying to look like where my dashboard is. Dude, it's so confusing. Bro, this is bad. Because I can't like scroll back and see what y'all said or who contributed. There is a way to do it. I just haven't found it. Again, I'm on the fly here, okay? Creator Studio. Oh, that should be it. Yes, thank you. Okay, dude, thank all of y'all, okay? I see you, Exhibit, Solta, Turtle Cody, The Mean, Eric, what's up, dude? Big Booze, Golshi, Ivy, Red Saber, Hee Hee, Ivy, Big Booze. Thank y'all. Holy crap. Okay, so this is just a way to look at it, and this is the way you would strategize any asset on any given day, and that's just how it is, okay? Just is, man. I'm not calling this. I'm not saying it's going higher. I'm just saying that this is a way to manage your risk, and that's all TA is. Harmonics and technical indicators, maybe chart patterns.
What up, Mitch? Check out $Airbnb. Also, when you draw your harmonics, do you use Zapped or the Cipher tool on TradingView?
Ah, good question.
0.01000000 ETH.
All depends. All depends on which tool I use, depending on if there's a higher high on C or a lower high on C. I'll show you in a moment. Just let me post this real quick. All right, there it is, patrons. All right, anyway, so yeah, remember, it's still, even if you're doing the funny thing, you can't request anything on there unless it's like 15 or more. I don't think you can do that yet, so I haven't set it up. But yeah, if you like want to request something, just go through the original way, like we've been doing it, you know, forever. Like it was just done by Tlack right there. Okay, Anonymous actually wanted to look at that Harry Potter coin. Let's look at total real quick. Jonathan, how you feeling about the news on Grayscale? You think it's a revolutionary day for the world?
I like turtles.
No, body bag guy. You know what you should do?
You should leave immediately.
Okay. No bears dead today. Look at total. I need to move that one over here. I think you might be able to do that. I really don't know. I think you did. All right, bro, chill out on the Harry Potter. Wait, Harry Potter. I don't know why Harry Potter's not generating on TradingView. I'm not sure which one we were looking at ever. Was it Uniswap? No, it wasn't, but gosh dang it, dude. I'm always looking at these tepid scrub coins, man. Was it Uniswap? Yeah, I guess it was. It was Uniswap. Dude, I mean, mother of God. Look what happened yesterday. Hey, man, Harry Potter, Shiba Inu Sonic coins at 54.70. Then it just goes down 77.5% and then rallies.
What the is that?
Exactly. Oh, I agree. And then, okay, so it goes down 78%. So from the lows to the highs today, from the lows yesterday to the highs today, I mean, you had a 460% swing in price. Yeah, correct. What the is that? Indeed, man. I don't know if there's much rhyme or reason to it at all. I mean, that was a scam out. Like, how do you can't, as a real trader, you can't do anything. Like, that's not in the real world. This is Rudy Poo. That's not it. Bro, I'm telling you, it's Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 Inu. I'm looking at it up here, okay? I see it. The ticker is weird. I don't know why the ticker's like that. Yeah, no, it's so funny, dude. But at least look, when they scammed, when it dropped 78% yesterday, at least it back tested an old high, an old inflection point as support. So you got that going for you, which is nice. But that's it, man. And that's what you wanted, Anonymous. You wanted to look at it. It's done. Okay, so Tilak asked, he wants to see, man, he wants Airbnb and some education on that. Well, my God, dude, that's incredible. Oh my God, dude, Airbnb, I'm so glad you requested it because look at the back test. What was this like? This was kind of like Bitcoin a little bit, back testing a level. Wow, man. Easy to manage risk. I know it's up 4.6% today. But do you get any sort of pullback? Isn't it easy to be like, okay, Airbnb, what was once, look, support, resistance, 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 resistance is now flipping to support. So you're like, okay, you don't want to own the asset below that, but dude, I mean, like easy, 3-to-1 just to go test the highs from July. Very real, dude. Very, very real here. I mean, that's crazy. That's a good request too. Very, very good. Remember this whole thing? That was crazy. But now you're like, remember where the harmonic played out like crazy, the double bottom played out amazingly. You're like above that level again. And the trend is your friend, right? Because you low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You're uptrending now. So there could be massive upside where this could be like silver could be running to its highest level. 175 would be your second target. Dang, man. Again, you want to see some sort of minor pullback. You don't want to buy on days buying on days like this is tough, man. You don't want to buy like when this happened and like a few days have gone by and there's not been much follow through and it's like, okay. And then also look at the hidden bullish divergence on Airbnb from this low to the higher low. Okay, I mean, remember, the Amazon trade setup, the Shopify trade setup, these are like, it's the same, it's doing the exact same things they did before they played out. CCL. Same thing. So Airbnb, now below 120, you're out. You cut your losses because that's the whole point. It's an IPO low, swing low. So I'm just saying, I'm not calling that it's gonna hit these levels. I'm telling you though that you have an equitable 3-to-1 here. Okay, I think if you hit a stop loss here, I think it's over. I think like the whole reason you're going long is based on the hidden divergence and the successful back test with a little fall through now. Okay, so yeah. That's how one could easily strategize this. Airbnb. Which is crazy because Airbnb is about to like, isn't it like everything's awful now? Look, you're in a trend analysis and you have technical indicators. That's all you need. That's all it is. So such a bread and butter type trade too. It's a breakout back test. But it was a really nice pullback, right? So that's a nice correction in an uptrend. A nice 20% pullback. Yeah. Post that. I like the vibes today, man. I like the energy. I like the hangout. Good to see y'all on a glorious day, a day that is pretty historic. Now, win fire Gary Gensler. That dude needs to be gone. He is such a joke. The fact that he's the guy in charge, right? And XRP, and now Grayscale. This dude needs to be gone. He needs to be homeless. Like, you have one job, and it's to do the right thing. And it's like, clearly he's not doing the right thing. It's like evident. Okay, hype in the chat for Airbnb, if you can even believe it, man. All right, I'd have another good day. Tesla's up today, 6%. Look at that bullish abandoned baby. That's a real bullish abandoned baby. The buyers front ran the inflection point back test. Wow, running, man. Huge engulfing candle today. It's your highest price since the beginning of the month. I like it, man. GPS is doing just fine. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Highest price for Gap since mid-March. The retail that wasn't like going bankrupt. Making a recovery. Under Armour too. I dig this, man. Wasn't ALB doing something kind of crazy too? Yes, it was. Oh my God. Ah! Bullish shark pattern, got back above 187, even back tested the inflection point August 25th, and look at it now. Highest price since 7th. Wow. Magic, dude. Look, it's not a joke, dude. It's a real level. Yeah, we'll look at these whatever's the crypto related stonks. And just yeah, let's go for him, for his sake, dude, just for, you know, this is absolutely insane. Okay, so you got Michael Saylor here. I think this is still valid. Target 590. It's not about the breakdown of the inflection point. It's about the follow through. There was zero follow through. You were already in a well-established uptrend, higher highs, higher lows consecutively. That's an uptrend. And now you're back above 367, 365. Anything above that, you're golden. You're in great shape for 500 too, and then 590, $600. So incredible, man. MicroStrategy's up 11.4% today. But it's not just, forget the percentage up. It's about the level that's being rebroken right now. This isn't a joke, dude. Neckline of the double bottom, first off. But it's from history. How far back in history? I'll show you. Or what? Right here. Look at this. This is like 2 cents for VeChain. 2000. July of 2000. September 2000. What were you doing, viewer of this stream? In the year 2000, when this resistance was being manufactured for the first time ever. Well, that's what you're breaking today. You're breaking that level, and you can see the price action. 500 minimum. It's a high from 1999, and then above that, 624.
Take a look at Barbie Crash Bandicoot or K88 Inu. Thanks, Mitch Bro. The ticker is $Solana.
Oh, is it, dude? Barbie Crash Bandicoot. RFK888, Inu, thanks so much, dude. It's my favorite coin ever, man. All right. Very good. Cheers. Scar Sizzle was in first grade. Exactly. You didn't even know what was happening, but it is significant. Very nice, man. And uptrend continues. And a hidden bullish divergence now maturing. And any more positive price action, you'll be seeing your first level positive Momo since July 24th. not bad. Okay, so the next one would be Mara, Marathon Digital, Mother of God. It looked like XRP, didn't it? You were already in an uptrend. So much demand that the sellers were unable to test the 200 again, as they had been doing for freaking ever. I mean, I'm 15, and then you're talking about $19-20 after that. It's at the bottom. I mean, it's in an uptrend. It's uptrending now. This higher low right here. Look, you made a low, then you made a high, then you made 2 higher lows than the previous low, then you made a higher high than the previous high, then you made higher lows than the previous low. Do you understand? That's what needs to happen to be able to say the trend's reversed. So Bitcoin was in the uptrend yesterday and is in the uptrend today. Because, right, in order for Bitcoin to be in a bear trend, a downtrend, it would have to not only make a lower high, a lower low, and then make another lower high, then another lower low. Sorry. Bitcoin, where it pivoted, you have the highest low of the entire uptrend that started at the beginning of the year. So crazy. This one's up 30% today. Woo. Let's look at Riot blockchain. Oh, yeah, like XRP, man. Just like XRP. Well, you had the beautiful consolidation and the back test of resistance as support, mooned, failed to break 1672, and pull back, and now what? It's like a bullish alternate bat, like 88%, 90% retrace, hidden bullish divergence. The trend, it's like Bitcoin. It's like silver. It's like XRP. Up 16.78% today. Wow, man. And the trend, the trend's your friend. I mean, look at that. The spring back test of spring. I love it, man. This one just keeps back testing areas as support. Yep, the crypto miners are in an uptrend, chat. They've been in one. But just another higher low is like a new piece of data that reconfirms the trend you're in. Anytime you make another higher low. So another one, let's look at Hive, right? Hive blockchain, or Hive digital, if you will. Oh man, oh my God. Beautiful, dude. I mean, another higher low. It's up 16% roughly. Above the 200 moving average. If you get above 474, that's firework territory on Hive, man. So very, very good here. Okay, they're gonna take the opposite side, dude. Yeah, based on the stream. I mean, that's narcissism to think that anyone gives a crap about the stream in terms of like inversing or whatever. Look, dude, I'm talking about trend analysis. You can't argue with something that's a rule that's been established for over 100 years. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. What just happened? Higher low. Now, when $3 gets taken out, a key support gets taken out, you take out the previous lows, then all of a sudden the argument reverses. Where, oh yeah, we might be reversing your trend to the downside, but that hasn't happened yet. So give me some more tickers on the coin. Yeah, let's look at coin, right? Coinbase. Well, it fell below the level, but this is the backup. This is the backup. So this is the sign of strength. Buyers really aggressive, and this is that textbook backup where, oh no, even if the top of the range doesn't hold, it doesn't really matter that much as long as a higher low gets put in the previous low. So here you are, yeah, up almost 16%. Hidden bullish divergence now, and any more positive price action, you're going to show positive momentum for the first time since late July. So, but today something's happening. You're breaking back above the top of that range. So spring back test, fine. Then I'll do that, and then I'll show that this is the BU. The B. Gosh dang it. U. It's the backup. If you want information on the backup, I guess I'll just read about it. And I'll talk about the harmonics, okay? The tool to use. Okay, so a bullish backup's indicated by narrowing spreads and decreasing volumes as the price reaches the pre-identified zone where the back is anticipated to end. This combination of where the price is and how it got there is what indicates to the Wyckoff trader that taking positions should be considered. Last points of support. See if we can get some more info on that, man. Yes. Okay, so here's like an example on this website. See if I can get it here. I can scale in enough. This would be very good. So you see right there, this is Coinbase, dude. I'm looking at the Coinbase chart, even though it's not. This is like a Wyckoff website, okay? So the backup, yeah, you can sometimes back. They can be the back test or whatever, but no, man, you jumped across the creek, and now this is it. This is the last points of supply before the major markup phase begins. And then you thought, look, just like Coinbase, you thought it was beginning. Nope, you had to get scammed out. You jumped, man. You couldn't really go though. So this is it, the last flush, last chance for the composite operator to acquire his position at these lower prices before Moon. So I think that might very well be where we are on Coinbase, and it's all happening. It's all driven by a news-driven catalyst, right? Wow, incredible. There you have it, Larry. Pretty cool. So you have a $150 target on Coinbase based on, that's where it would go. Of course, you would say, let's not get cocky, 116 next, but 150. If you're talking about Wyckoff schematic and it's right, remember, we are looking at the composite operator themselves. They are accumulating their position. This is the breadcrumbs they leave, their signature on a chart that, hi, I'm composite operator. Congrats if you know how to identify what I do here. But this is me participating in a buying campaign. And when the campaign is complete in this phase, we go into the next phase from accumulation to markup, where the master, right? The CEO is the master of driving narratives because they are that powerful. Him or they are that powerful. So from where you are right now, eventually 75% upside. That's what they do. And they will conclude their campaign at some point, whether it's 150 or 212 or 282. You don't know where it'll complete, but at least measuring the size of the structure, I think the next just inflection point's pretty easy on this one. There's no like historical data. This was like all-time lows. Okay, we good on audio? Is the stream still on? Been live for an hour now. So if you're enjoying it, hit the like button, the bell, that sub. Thanks for being here. If you want to enjoy the new, the new fun thing to engage with the stream, it is pinned above, called tangia.co/MitchRayTA. It's just another way to support the channel, but to just have in a different way now. Okay, because this is here to stay. Yeah. So okay. But yeah, you got, it's a pretty good day today for some assets, man. Stitch Fix that had already completed the M shape, and you think, is it over? And then it's like, all of a sudden, are you kidding me? Don't you dare tell me this is happening on Stitch Fix. This could be legendary, dude. And oh yeah, I know we got a couple more requests, but I gotta look at this. Could this be happening? It is happening. Whether it plays out, I don't know, but you are M shape completed. Like the reversal structure is there. And then no type 2 is able to happen because there's too much demand. And now it's being confirmed there's too much demand for a type 2 down there. Gotta wonder. Of course it could fail. But this might be a form of confirmation of accumulation. It'd be the first really we've gotten ever. Wow, dude. And this right here implies that up next, continuation up next, Class B. Virtually Class A, because it is a slightly higher low, even if it's slight. That's beautiful, dude. Pay attention to Stitch Fix. I'm not kidding, man. Wow. But then you had, was Best Buy in something? I don't remember. Wow, nah, Best Buy was like lower high put in, not really that great. Back testing resistance as resistance below the 200 moving, not really good. Okay, just having a good day today. Dude, you don't want to own Best Buy. They're a joke. Awful. They should be going out of business at some point. Terrible. You know what they do. I don't even need to tell you. You know. The Applied Materials, just getting ready, man. Getting ready for the highest highs since January of 2022. Broke resistance, and there's just not much left until 158. Incredible. What was the one that we've been...
Dear God, it's beautiful.
Yes, man. Yes. I love this thing. It's so good. So good, bro. Can't tell me this isn't like game changing. I'm gonna have to go get myself another coffee. Incredible. Okay, so what was it, man? There was like this crazy semiconductor that was like at the basement, dude, right? Can't even remember. Trying to see here. I'm looking for it, man. I can't remember. I wonder if coffee pivoted at the sharp PCZ. Sorry, looking here. Okay, let's look at Expedia real quick, because that one was doing some amazing stuff as well. I don't know if it's having a good day today or not, but yeah, oh my god, dude. This is it, Larry. Look at Expedia. It's just staring you in the face, being like, yes, but what's once resistance support, the top of that inflection zone is support again. Going positive on momentum today. Wow. Look at the 200-day moving average. Momentum shifted now. Classic accumulation going on. Easy to manage risk down at below 100. Do you really want to own it? Not really. 138 target most likely. This is, look, and this zone is not a joke. Look left, man. I don't make these levels up, dude. Ever. I look left and see where historically price bounces or dumps, reverses, right? Reverses one way or another, up or down. And you can see it too. Undeniable. And look what happened. You really broke it. Okay, this is what it looks like. Someone's out there and they keep buying more and more of this asset. Hope you understand what I'm talking about here. Okay, Under Armour that got saved. I mean, my God, it was so close, right? And now you're back. We're back, baby. Well, Rabmaster, it's not us. See, you say it's definitely a scam pump coming, but dude, you cannot have that mentality as a trader. A Mark Douglas disciple. You cannot. There's no such thing as definite, even if it's the lowest risk, best setup ever.
Thoughts on Qs? Back-to-back 88.6s, bullish shocks if I'm not mistaken, and potentially reversing the trend. Stop at $6.59 and layer out at $9.72, $11.23 and $13.83. Missing a type 2 return though.
Almost was like you were like the Qs, but you weren't.
Technology.
We'll look at QS. Thank you, dude. I will look. All right. Was it Qualcomm? I don't think so, man. It was something that wasn't on my watch list. This one requested, we found it, and it was like unreal. Anyway, so this could be, that was type 1, and this could be the type 2 at this point, man. You look at the 3-day, it probably is like that. So not bad, man. Not bad at all. Man, and look at NWS 1 and 2, and then your third low is the M shape. Look at that run and broke out, back tested. Some good looking stuff, man, on these markets. Shake Shack still up there, man. Still so elevated after that completion back in June of last year. Incredible. It'll come back to me eventually. I guess I gotta do these other requests real quick. I think after I do the requests, I might get some more coffee so we could extend the stream a little bit, because it's just like there's energy. It's a good day, man, for anyone who cares about Bitcoin, that knows what Bitcoin is and truly like believes in the technology. Like, it's a great day because there's like justice was being done. All right, so Tlack was asking me about the tools that one would use, right? The tools for the... Okay, so you can see here, this is the XABCD pattern. The only time you use the XABCD pattern, and normally you will, it's all about the C point. Okay. You would use this. You would use the XABCD tool when you have a lower high on C or a higher low on C. Okay. That's the XABCD tool, and then you use the shark tool or the cipher pattern whenever C is higher than A. Okay, that's the difference, because the way the tool works is it anchors from the X to A, right? And then so if you do the XABCD tool and you do it like this, the Fibonacci is unable to adjust and still uses A, so it gives you a somewhat false reading or a somewhat inaccurate reading. It's off by a little bit, not by too much, but yeah, people intervened with me in the community about this a long time ago, figured it out. So yes, you would use. That's how it works. Okay, and then on this one, on the cipher tool, it will always X to C it. And that's what you want, because you're always Fibonacci low to the high, right? Not to the slightly lower high. No, the highest high of the structure. Okay, and that's what it gives you. So you see how when I have it like that, it's literally the exact same. 886 is at the 886. Perfect. Flip it, and it's a lower low on C for the cipher tool. Okay. Does that help? Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, wow, I really don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, my God. Did my best. That's enough. Okay, so that was a part of the request. Let's see, and great job, Flack, on the Airbnb request. And Solana is next one that was holding. I mean, it was above that zone a little bit, was starting to fall, but again, it's a new day. Let's check it out at 5%. Yeah, it's actually okay. I mean, remember, it completed the bullish Gartley. Yes, this is actually like at a point that's pretty good. Because here's the thing. You put in a low, then you put in a high. Then you put in two higher lows, same highs, then a higher high. Then all of a sudden now, if this pivots, this is like a statement where you could start saying, you're trending, you're uptrending. Buyers defending the 200-day moving average. They're defending the key support resistance from history. Undeniable look. April 2021, June 2021, and very close to the July 2021 low too. So that right there. And there's classic bullish divergence locally. So pretty good. I mean, like, you know, if say this was real, 2666 easily would be the next target. But if like that, you could ever break that, like if it was a continuation of this new uptrend, 3736 is the target. The big one, I think, the overhead resistance target. So that's your Solana request, man. It's all about dude, buyers are defending it. I have nothing to do with this. They're showing us today what they're made. Like, that's why I posted that Crow trade setup today, because it's like, my God, the liquidity grab, and then all this effort, and then still above support at the type 2 return of the sharp. What? That's it, dude. I wish there was more. I mean, that's pretty good, right? Anonymous, not bad. All right, G-Chum wanted QS. We'll take a gander. QuantumScape. Oh my God, dude. Wow. Well, we've been here before. Well, you might have somewhat of an arbitrary anchor point here with, like, look, a low from November 2022. But then it's like tested again in March, and then tested again in June, and now it's being tested again this month. Well, you can't say it's going to be difficult to manage risk. I know it's up 7% today, but give it like maybe goes down 1 or 2% tomorrow, you know, and you waited and you could maybe use that as a level to manage, right? To like say, I'm done. I'm out. If the price falls below that, that's where I'm cutting my losses, and this is kind of why. It's not really the best argument because what if the asset goes right back down to 577 then bounces? But you're just witnessing price action here. Man, hidden bullish divergence too, if you could even effing believe it. Wow, dude. It was already amazing though. And yes, so it begins with a harmonic and then a rally and then another pull. Whenever the pullback ends, what can we assess from it? Seems like more people involved with this asset than before. Yeah, I kind of like this, man. QuantumScape. Perfect. What trade setup did I post recently after some sort of drawdown just like this?
Glad to see some price action finally.
Yeah.
Can you check behind the veil? Kegs.
We can look at Vale. Thank you, Rep, for the 15, man. Sure thing. Yeah, I mean, that'd be one target. And then, you know, second target I think would be easily a gap fill. Gap fill from early August. You could even have a third target, which would be 1341 again. It'd be so easy. I mean, easy to target, right? Something like that. Now, again, my entry is not here. It's like 1 or 2% lower. This is a massive bullish engulfing candle at some sort of inflection point. So you may never get the entry, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to do. My whole reason for existence on YouTube, not just to hang out with people that care about the things I care about. Mainly it's education centric, right? So this is, you're being influenced by looking at an asset and we're breaking down reasons why entry, why stop loss, why take profits, why is it lower risk, right? Because it's coming after a freaking massive drawdown, a 52% drawdown in 23 days, and that's like sellers are freaking dead after that. They're exhausted, man. The hidden divergence, and buyers defending this level, and it's like you've already put in. Here's your lowest low. Here's the higher low. Now we got another higher low. We got accumulation argument going on at the basement, dude. This is not high risk. High risk would be like, hey bro, let's like go long, man, because it's like, look at broke resistance, it's a breakout, and then just collapses later. There's no rhyme or reason. This is what you're trying to do on any asset, any market, all the time.
Dollar RNDR, completed M shape or middle of a range?
Look at that. Hold on. What's up, Hexabit? Thank you, dude. Yeah, we'll look at render. We will look. Thank you, dude. But do you see? It's like, oh my God. Classic accumulation. 3 rising valleys, though a little whacked out on the second peak. Third valley's proportionate to the second and first. So it's a good request, despite it being up 7% today. You know, again, you keep finding assets, you keep trading like that. Maybe the one you identify, it's doing the same thing. It's just not up 7%. It's only up a couple percent. That's what you're looking for. So nice request, bro. Nice request. You may not get your entry, but technical indicator, I would think trend analysis with the third higher low. And it was already a harmonic. So again, and it doesn't even matter if we're right or wrong. All that matters is if it fails, you take on minimal losses. Yeah. Based on or compared to what you would win if it succeeded. What y'all doing, man? Y'all took some Jesus juice today. I mean, these are not like, this is not crypto. Crypto? Airbnb's not crypto. Y'all just going nuts today. Freaking awesome. Nice stuff. I'm just sorry, man. Like, sometimes it's like, it's beautiful. Tangia brings out the best of the chat. Well, it makes the chat more lit, I'll tell you that. I can't believe no one's done the Joe Pesci yet. Someone out there needs to do the Joe Pesci contribution in the Tangia, because it's like amazing. But only do it when we're looking at something that doesn't really look great, you know. Okay, Vale's next. Okay, the sellers tried and they failed again. Oh my God, dude. They tried again, man. They couldn't do it. 1243. You want to see what 1243 is? I don't know how far it goes back, dude. I think that's, 2013. Some correlation in 2006, 2006 again, 2009. It became support and went nuts. But guess what, man? It's a neutral pattern, okay? You're not going to get me saying it's not neutral. This is lower highs, but higher lows. Flip your coin. But locally, we're witnessing a slightly lower low and a failure from sellers to break that level. I mean, that's, to me, pretty good. The issue is, like, it could play out and then underperform and make it just another lower high and roll over later. So that's the problem with neutral stuff. But if you were just talking about trading a pattern, trading within the parameters of a pattern, you still have a 3-to-1. Yeah. But look at that. I mean, where you think about it, it takes time. It would take time to get there. Right? Even if you were just trading within, you get over 3-to-1 reward to risk at this point. That's pretty incredible, isn't it? And it's all based on the fact that you're just trading the fact that the sellers failed once and then twice locally. After the drawdown, right? Once and twice. Look at this. I mean, test, and then they broke support. But then what happened? There was no follow-through in the back test of support, the reconfirmation of the validity of the area from history, and then the run up. So it's like almost the same thing again. Kind of insane. What are y'all doing? Y'all are on mental steroids. Y'all took, I mean, someone, got ousted yesterday for substance abuse. I'm about to investigate y'all for substance abuse. Y'all taking meth or Adderall or something. Because this is, you could be really, really like loosey-goosey on this too, and it's still 3-to-1, man. And then let's just say, forget it, it broke the supply line this time. You would swing for the next horizontal line resistance, which is around $19. It's that simple. Give it a shot. That's it. It's so simple. I wish it was crazy and complex and insane, but it's not. And you know what's crazy? Here's your low. Here's your slightly higher low, and here's another slightly higher low. I mean, the sellers were never able to push the price to rival the September 2022 low. It was slightly higher. So you can take a shot. If it fails, you get stopped. You better have a stop. Someone has to have stop loss. If they don't, they're not trading. They're not actually trading. You're just gambling. You can't take an entry and not set up a stop loss right after. That has to happen. Literally mandatory. Not volunteer. Oh, I'm just going to set up my stop loss later. Nope. That's stupid. That's really stupid, dude. No. Dude, this is insane. We got so we do. We just say technical, and I would say it's only technical indicators. You could say chart pattern too, because you're not trading. You're trading the symmetrical triangle, and the horizontal line at the same time, though. They actually make money too. Well, my God, that's even better, dude. Buying supports, buying confirmation at supports after massive drawdowns. That's the mentality. That's the thinking one should have. No one should be thinking about going long at resistance after 100%, 50% markups. Nope, that's stupid. Always has been, always will be. In a mania phase, it very well could work out. But that's the whole thing, man. I think the composite operator creates mania phases to kind of create that psyche for the speculator, where like, you know, an asset's run up 50%, 30% in a very short period of time, and it broke resistance, and someone who doesn't know what they're doing, they just buy, and the price continues to move after. This is long after the composite operators accumulated his position, when it was quiet and no one cared. Again, mania phase, markup to mania phase. And so that keeps happening on different assets in that space, in that sector, in that market, and the retail trader or the speculator starts developing these really bad habits of doing that, of buying high, and it works out. They were right that they bought high, they didn't manage the risk, and it kept going up and they kept making money. So it's like a period, a very short period of time relative to all markets, right? And how long they've been around, right? It's like humans been in existence on the cosmic scale for like less than a grain of sand of all the sand on the planet, right? But so they develop all these terrible habits in these mania phases, and then finally the composite operator says, you know what? I'm done. I've made enough money. It is time to conclude the whole cycle. So you get the blow off top, a big crash, people are scared, and then this huge V-shape recovery, attempted rally, what we would call the dead cat bounce. And so, oh, thank God, we're okay now. We're back to where we were, but little do they know that the blow off top already happened and the composite man's out, and the price will never recover to those levels for a very long time. I mean, talking not till the next cycle, if ever. And so that ushers in the reversal. But the speculator, right? They developed all these bad habits in the mania phase. So what was working for them then no longer works, because we're back to virtually normal market conditions. And that's where they lose every dime they ever made on the way up. Chopped away, death by 1,000 cuts. So anyway, that's what happens, man. That's the story of every freaking cycle. Bull Bitcoin putting in a slightly higher low, and this means this was the highest low of the entire uptrend, and what happened before it, the highest high. How is an asset in a bear trend or a downtrend when those are the two most recent discernible events? Only an idiot that doesn't know what they're talking about would tell you that we were in a downtrend. Yeah. Now, here's a big deal though. You don't want to be putting in a lower high here. I mean, not really. It's time to test 31K again and break it. And then when you really break 31K, that remaining supply is absorbed. You could be seeing $38,000 to $40,000 faster than you could even imagine. And that would just be weekly targets, right? That, since the beginning of the year, it's just standard Fibonacci retracements, right? 36,000 to 48,650. That's all it is. And I think this has been the target. I don't know when though. I don't know how deep the drawdown is going to be, the reversal, but buyers are defending now. And you got to break 28.8 again. You got to break 31K. It's just this massive little zone of inflection. And then it should be smooth sailing at 36 to 48.6. The zone. The common retrace zone, from the all-time high to the lowest low we saw in November. No, they don't just show bullish, then they rug. It's more like they set up a mania phase, and that's where they get the most liquidity, and that's when they're in the news cycles. That's when they've got Kramer preaching, that's when you've got the bad actors in the space doing the scams and the fraud and creating spin-offs of scams and all that, right? There's plenty of time. They give it time. They give it months, a few months. That's enough time to get anyone to develop bad habits. But yeah, plenty of times when they show bearish and then rip face, and it's like false bearish breakdowns, right? Just like what we just saw. But remember, like a great example of that was right here. I mean, this is probably one of your best examples of like a false bearish breakdown and then complete reversal after the daily closed below that level from January 2021. and it was just after the engulfing candle, non-stop to the top of the range. Beautiful, man. So, yep, it is crazy. It really is. I do love it though. It's fascinating stuff. Okay, I think I don't know. What should we do? Should I end the stream or get another coffee and continue the stream? And wait for the Joe Pesci Tangia.
What the is this piece of?
It's Bitcoin, bro. It's Bitcoin. Nah, that one's like legend. If we're looking at Shiba or whatever, any of these other S coins, it's not this one, dude. Why do it on Bitcoin? Oh, I love it, man. Get some coffee, some Irwin coffee, man. Get those beans. I don't know, man. Not enough people saying anything. I don't really feel like y'all are. Oh yeah, I gotta look at render. You're right. You're right. That's correct. Exhibit. Let's do it right now. Don't want to leave you hanging. Oh my goodness, man. So it's below that support, unfortunately. I know. I mean, it's like, that's why identifying harmonics up at these levels can be so bad, because when they fail, then all of a sudden it's a lower high, momentum shifting, less market participants, classic distribution, and then rolls over below the 200-day moving average. Sucks. You're not really at a good level for strategizing so much. 111 would be best, but here's what's happening right now, and all I can tell you, there is this swing low that was created in February. It's been support once, it was support again in February, and then it became a resistance in March, and then when it was broken, you could see some pretty nice price action. So buyers are defending this $1.38 level. If you wanted to, you could have a stop loss below that and give it a shot. I mean, the target here, I think, is 181. I mean, you got a high at 157. So minimum 157, then 181. Maybe we get some 3-day divergence. Check it out. Nah, not really. Anything good on the weekly yet? Nah, you don't really have much help, but you have an uptrend. You are certainly in a bullish trend. I mean, the most recent event was the highest high on the weekly. High to low, 786 at least. 618 on B. So that'd be like a bullish cipher. But dude, what would be so amazing about this is if it could get down to 111, because that's an 886. It would be like a shark completing. Yeah, who am I to say? I 138. I didn't think it was a big deal, but it's apparently holding. Pooh tells lies. Thank you for the $4 super chat. You got nothing to say, man? You're just saying thanks. Thank you, dude. Yeah, that's all that's happening. I think your lowest risk is probably 111, but it's holding. And it's been in a long-term uptrend. It's just short-term downtrend, right? Your highest high, then a low, then a lower high, and finally a lower low, kind of lower high, lower low. But yeah, I think like overall on the weekly it's fine, and there's probably this massive supply line. Yeah, look at that major supply line. You haven't broken that yet, have you? No, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Yeah, I think there's a lot of work to be done here. Yeah, I don't think you could call it a wedge. There's not enough touch points, man, on the bottom end. So that's it, man. That's your render. It's okay-ish. It's in an uptrend long term. Okay, whatever. Is there a coffee emoji in the Tangia? I wonder. The people's Bitcoin. Bro, what? We've looked at Bitcoin to ad nauseum. Come in here like you clearly are late to the stream, dude. Wow. I like it. It's getting back above that old demand line, which I don't think was really that. Again, man, these demand lines, they're not really, like, they're good when they're confluent with the horizontal line. But and then maybe if you get like a second local test off a demand line, but most of the time they're really not that important. The most important thing is not just horizontal line support resistance, but also where the price action, where you get a pivot compared to the previous swing low. And everything was fine. There was no trend reversal at all. While we have Rudy Poo and Poo Tells Lies right next to each other in the chat. That's crazy, man. That's kind of weird. Make myself get coffee? Is that what? I'm confused here. I don't know, man. It's like, whatever, It's been just wanted to go live to look at what's happening. It's probably not over. It doesn't look like Bitcoin's done. I mean, 28,800 is the next resistance. You get that? So, like, if Bitcoin sees $28,800 today, how could I be surprised when that's the next key inflection point on the chart, So we are above $28,000 as I'm speaking to you, and it's pretty freaking awesome. Bitcoin's up almost $2,000, and it's near its highs of the day. That's why it's hard to just get out of here. It's like, do I really want to leave? Because, it's not done. We got power hour for the stock market in the next 9 minutes. So I got 9 minutes. Maybe I'll try to stream power hour. Okay, I guess I'll do that. Whatever. I do it for you. I'll be right back. I'm getting a coffee. Stick around. If you leave, what the is your problem, dude? I've been live, early for a while now. What, an hour and a half, and I'm gonna get more coffee, and you're like, nah, dude, I'm done. Like, thanks a lot. I'll be right back. What's up, Poo Tells Lies? Wow, man, thank you, man. That's really nice. I'm gonna let it play. I don't know why it's taking long.
Bueller.
I just quit my job at Tesla. Mitch got me through so many shitty shifts there. Always thankful for you, dude.
Wow, man. Well, I really appreciate you supporting this channel, this community, this stream, everything. You're a part of it, and sorry you quit your job at Tesla. I mean, right? Because hopefully you had something better lined up, Well, thank you. It's an honor to be able to be on your screen wherever you are in the world, because y'all are everywhere. So thank you. What's up, Will? Thank you so much for the 149 super chat. I think that's a barbell. Thank you, dude. I'll be right back. Getting this coffee. Hang tight. Power hour is upon us. Well, I'm back. Sorry it took so long. I had to also go to the bathroom, you know. And we are just moments away from Power Hour, where Bitcoin is just flirting with that 28,000 level. There's nothing that is a resistance until 28,800. So another $800 potential upside before, you know, you test a level. So topped. Will, that one was interesting. Thank you for the Pepe contribution via Tangia, which is a new thing. It's a revolutionary new thing for our stream. Thanks, Exhibit. Was that you? You said money well spent. It was, well, I don't know. Let's see here. Thank you, Frankie, for that.
What is that? What the is that?
Oh, thank you so much. It doesn't update in real time. I have to like refresh every time. Thank you, dude.
Coffee. No one knows coffee like me. Drink that coffee and you'll feel billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions times better about extending the stream. Trust me, no one drinks coffee like me. I'm the best coffee expert in the world, Big League.
Wow, thank you so much, the mean or President Trump, for the words about coffee. Yeah, it's true. All right, well, I'll put it to the test, man. I'll believe you this time. Okay. Ian Rowe, it's in the top left. The top Jesus, Vet Moonboy, will never be beat. Ever. Like, ever. Like, I don't even think, like, Bitcoin will go to 100K. No one will ever top Vet Moonboy for the single largest contribution ever. Never gonna happen. So let's go back to Ethereum. That is recovering. Getting back above 1728 makes me feel a lot better about this asset. Like, so much better. And if you can get above it for real, then it would confirm some sort of one low, then the second low. Both of these lows are higher than this low, which is fine, you know. And you getting above the inflection point means there's just nothing there till 1972. Historical price action tells you that. We know that for a fact. That's all it is, up and down. So that's what I said yesterday. I would feel more confident about Ethereum when it gets above 1728. Until then, weird. Not really feeling it. Now I'm okay. But, you know, we need some follow through. And it'll get a BNB that's up 4.2%, really pulling back some of its highs. This is not surprising. An asset showing bullish divergence after failing to really follow through after the breakdown and recovering some. You think, all right, divergence hasn't played out yet, but now we're waiting to see its type of performance, and it's beginning to. Hard to trust any up right now. Hugo, I mean, dude. Hard to trust. Only highest high and highest low. In uptrend. Uptrend isn't in jeopardy at all. Remember what's happening. The debasement of the US dollar. Inflation is not going down. Jerome Powell just said at Jackson Hole, he is still very concerned about inflation. So interest rates are going to continue to rise. Banks are going to be getting put under a lot of stress. Credit card debt's at its highest levels ever. APR on that credit card debt, highest levels ever. U.S. consumers, over $1 trillion of debt. There's so many bad things going on. I mean, Bitcoin is kind of the answer to a lot of that. This is super hard money. And you can be a trader, and you can also believe, right? You have different portfolios, right? You have one for trading if you want, and then one for just holding and not worrying about it. So, I mean, I think Bitcoin should be implemented into our Constitution. I think that Bitcoin is a financial weapon. Just like guns protect the First Amendment, I think we should have money that protects the First Amendment as well. Because what's more relevant in this day and age, right? I mean, like, guns aren't going to really get you out of, hey man, government doesn't believe, or they mislabel and say whatever you're saying is terroristic or whatever, and it's like, that's not true. You're not inciting violence. You just have an opinion, and they want to freeze your bank account. How do you defend against that with a gun? You can't. That's why I'm saying, like, Bitcoin in itself is a financial weapon that you need to have against a tyrannical government, and that is where we're going. You know there's a shadow government. You know what they're doing around the world in the West. Global communism is upon us. It's happening. We're getting closer to it every single day. They have infiltrated every single institution of our society. Everyone. And they've been here for a very long time. It's just now we're watching the flower of communism blossom all over the West. People that were indoctrinated many years ago are now in positions of power. Political persecution of opponents in the West, right? Freezing bank accounts of political opponents in the West. It's happening. Surveillance cameras getting put up in cities, many ones, and guess what? In England, right? Just talking about 15-minute cities. They're coming. They are here already. That makes you not believe in Bitcoin? Okay, well, sorry. Enjoy your stupid tax. I don't really care what you believe, man. Wow. Like, the things I'm saying, he's like, oh, okay, because of what I'm saying makes him not believe in Bitcoin. It's like, okay, well, yeah, well, can you please lick Brandon's boots more? And the trans general, whatever. Okay. The opponents of the West are laughing at us. They're watching us collapse in real time. Laser eyes on your driver's license would be nice. Okay, chat, it is officially.
It's time for Power Hour.
We are now officially in Power Hour. The S&P 500 is not playing around. Not playing around, man, at all. And the continuation, heading on up to 454 for another test. And here you go. We were talking about this yesterday. Any positive price action, well, you'll be going positive for the first time since July 26th. And getting back with the heart line of the channel, you're in an uptrend, man. You cannot stop it. So above 454, wow, I mean, you got to deal with that 458 high from February and April of 2022. But my God, that's how close you're getting to all-time highs. After hitting a 786, what is the 886? 886 is 464, and that's where you think, like, all right, it could reverse at the 786, but 886 is where there's almost no, like, it's like a higher probability outcome reaction reversal, because it reacted to the 786, but didn't truly reverse, did it? Might be headed to the highest, deepest fib node. I mean, that head and shoulders talk was not me. I wasn't talking about head and shoulders. I know the crypto Twitter people, right? They were like, head and shoulders? And it's like, how can you say that? It's not big enough of a structure. I can't really identify it. I don't see a pronounced neckline, really. Yeah. Dude, too much. Like, you can't, with such little data, you can't, don't worry about grasping at straws, right? Don't try to identify something that's not really there. Tags water bottle. Okay, S&P, Dow Jones. Pivoting after making a higher low. Hidden bullish divergence, continuing to mature in its development. Above the 200 moving average. 200 moving average up sloping. You're good, man. You're uptrending. Dow Jones is in an uptrend and just could be its highest low of the entire uptrend. Here's your NASDAQ, heading on up to 14,171. First level of positive momentum today since July 20th. And this one was not an 886 at all. So you think, I mean, that's it. 14,171 all the way up to 14,6. And above that's bluer skies, 15.4, bigger jump, 16K. So yeah, just very nice. The uptrend continues. Very, very shallow retrace. What was the retrace there, dude? Okay, it was like a 33% retrace. Still not a common one. Just that's shallow. That's super shallow. Just like this one was pretty deep. This is about between 38 and 50%. So yeah, that's what you get, man. Number go up. IWM. There it is. Like Bitcoin, like silver, that slightly higher low with that hidden bullish divergence. Here we go. Highest price seen since August 16th and working on your highest daily candle close since the 15th or 14th. And right at this 188 resistance. You break this, man, it's probably going to usher in the continuation. You might be headed to 209. Right, you had the higher lows, now you got higher lows. You're above the 200, you got the edge on the oscillators, implying continuation, and this is it, your last little level. This is a big deal right here. You want to have an alert set up, because we start, waking up, hearing the beeps tomorrow. You know a breakout is unfolding on the Russell 2000, the IWM, the ETF of the Russell 2000. So, okay, set up your alerts. We got some stuff happening, right? Bearish divergence turns into hidden bullish divergence. High or low. Very nice. Hidden bullish divergence on Bitcoin. Was there... it's kind of hard to say. I mean, RSI, I guess someone could say yeah, because you had this low here, and then the higher low, and you were oversold. I think that was okay. It was pretty decent. Like if you're trying to say one of these lows and then that, yeah, I mean, it's not wrong. It's just there was a lot of chop in between. It was almost impossible to say on the MACD kind of like no, because it's like, look at this. You had bearish convergence here, but RSI, that's your real previous low. You can see that, yeah. Again, it's all about the levels, and buyers defended it. Highest low of the entire uptrend. I'm okay with it. Let's look at just off the beaten path. Let's look at gold today. Is the dragon. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a dragon. Dragon looking real nice right here. Bullish 5-0 type 2 return as well. It's freaking awesome. And 1920, man. You're above the 2011 all-time high. Very nice. We already looked at silver earlier. That's doing stupendous today. It's up 2%. But let's look at platinum, which I think was one of the prettiest because of the context of where the pattern developed. Sorry, looking for it. Hold on, is that the wrong one? Hold on, let me yeah, let me get PL1. Sorry, that's where I've been updating. Yeah, I mean, dude, it doesn't get much better than that, right? False bearish breakdown at support. And then this right here, Class A bullish divergence. And currently at your highest price since July 19th. You got a 1,046, 1,090 targets up there. It's beautiful. It really is. It's a sight to behold. This is by the book. I don't know if dragons are actually in an actual textbook. I know it's online, but doesn't get prettier than this, man. Take this in. Let the TA into your heart. If you're not taking action on this, please learn what to identify and where. US oil having a good day today. Look, bouncing off that support, man. It's not a joke. You're getting real close to possibly seeing a full-on retrace, a common retrace that would take you between 88.44 and 103.72. That's it. That's common. You have not seen a common retrace yet, and looks like you're working on it. Just remember, US dollar purchasing power is going to continue to collapse. Orange juice futures is the new real world reserve currency, isn't it? OJ futures. Working on one of its highest candles ever, candle close ever. Yeah, it's incredible, dude. Absolutely incredible. Don't know where this thing will stop. Hurricanes coming. Think that would possibly drive things higher. Coffee. Yeah, I've identified a very nice looking bullish shark pattern. Not much of a reaction. Certainly some bullish divergence down here at this. It's pretty awesome. I mean, these are some pretty awesome little... It's a nice combination of variables going on. This is where you want to see bullish divergence, when an M shape is completing, but not just that. You want to see an M shape completing with seller exhaustion, and it's all happening at some sort of level of inflection from history where reversals happen, a bounce has happened before. My God, this is even more significant. Look at that. It goes back to like 2012. Do you see that? Everything correlated to that after, I guess. Dude, it's like going back to 2008. Wow, man, that's something else, dude. Pay attention to coffee. This could be a short-term reversal. Ongoing, developing, right here. Could take you to this old supply line. Way back. I mean, think about it going to 194 and still staying in the downtrend, but going up substantially in price, right? It's still in the downtrend, but goes up 30%, you know? Yeah, Doobie, it's doing it. It's been mooning, right? Yeah, for sure.
TSLA gonna moon without a confirmation low. Doobie.
Doobie. Thank you, dude. We can go back to it. We looked at it earlier today, but yeah, it's just rallying. The bullish abandoned baby. Bullish abandoned baby, and it's up 7% today. All these things that are pumping today, think about it. A lot of things are pumping today. It's not just, it's commodities, equities, cryptocurrencies. This is, I think, more testament to US dollar purchasing power collapsing than anything else. Is Tesla really worth 7% more today than yesterday? Nah, I don't think so. I think it's just you sitting cash is bad news, man. Real bad news. But yeah, so all I can tell you, the bullish abandoned baby was impeccable. But yeah, you were kind of front run. See the swing lows from history? You were front run. Yeah, like it just didn't quite, it was that close, man. Great stuff. Yeah, I mean, if you're asking me like, what's the next level? You're kind of at one, an inflection point from June 1st of 2022. It's where it reversed and came back down to 209, the level that we were hoping it was going to hit. So you just never know, right? I mean, like if we go here, Doobie, you know, you'd be like, hey, is Tesla just gonna moon? Like it's like the date of, you know, whatever, June 2nd, 2020. Is it just gonna moon and go straight to 299, or is it gonna reverse and come back down for a second test, right? Don't know. It's not done it yet. It sure looks like it's gonna moon, right? Non-stop. You need the double bottom, but you don't have it. You may never get it. My God, natural gas up almost 4% today. Really just stuck sideways after the identification of that reversal. The really nice, right, double bottom. But yeah, you can't do crap. I mean, you're getting back above a key level, but okay. They're just looking at a few commodities, right? We've gone all over the markets today, right? Why not? Rice futures pumping up almost. Jeez, dude, getting above supports. My God, dude. Yep. Breaking back above $16. Gap fill seems like a good target, 1772. Unfortunately, Hog's not doing it today, but it had to stay yesterday. You can't be that concerned about it. It's in a perfect spot here. Perfect spot for low risk entry, stop loss, set up, and let it run. It's all there, man. This is similar to what we were looking at earlier. One of the ones supposed to trade setup on. So, and then everything else pretty quiet today, commodity wise. Yeah, down or nothing. Looking back at silver for a sec, it's gorgeous, uptrending, getting ready to go test its highs of the year. We are currently in power hour. Don't know if I'll make it all the way through power hour. It's kind of like, you know, the whole umph of the pump is done for now. You can pick back up probably when my normal stream time in crypto power hour, which is different than stock market power hour. But yeah, really nice to see Bitcoin above 200-day moving average, getting back above that 200-week moving average at the same time. They're about the same level. Continue looking at some stocks we haven't looked at today. Let's see here. Space bar through a few. See if there's anything that looks good. Great. Wow. Okay. Wow, dude, you want to see something insane? Okay, here's Etsy. Yep. Internet retail. Here's this 73.53 level. It's an old peak from 2019. You see it? Right there. Look what's happening. Look what happened yesterday, past few days. You broke it. You're at multi-year lows. Or at least a year low. You're at lowest low in over 52 weeks. And look what's happening today. Buyers are engulfing the previous candle, but they are also defending this one level from 2019. Pretty interesting, huh?
MRVL Ganamunana SIDIV.
What's up? We'll look at Marvel. Yeah, go to it. It was kind of below that key support resistance, but let's check today. Close, man. Very close. Wow, back above supports. So, you know, I know it's crazy to think, but if one really wanted to like be a rounder here, it's up 1.89%. So it's not doing too crazy. Pretty easy to be like, all right, if buyers are defending the level, it's so easy. It's a no-brainer. It's like, yeah, I could set up a stop loss at $53 if I'm entering now, and I would take profit at $67.50. I mean, it's so easy to do that if you wanted to. Right, because that's the level of all levels up here. Doobie, right? This is an active trade setup anyway. It hit 2 of the 3 targets. The third target's way up here, but this was posted way back, man. Entry was down here at like $38. So I'm just saying though, and just talking about a new trade or something, if that's happening, the action of a false bearish breakdown, yeah, someone could play it that way if they wanted. Not the greatest. There's not much confirmation or anything. It's just you're trading a price action. That's what you're doing. So, yeah, we looked at GRT before Bitcoin today. It was the first asset we looked up at on stream. Dylan, GRT, number 1. Totally. Let's see here. Continue looking around. It is interesting here. I mean, I don't know how this is going to play out, dude. But this looks pretty interesting. Yiren Digital. I identified, like, it looks like accumulation above the 200-day moving average. You are below the key levels. You got to be above. But it's just interesting price action from late March to now. It just is. Really pretty stuff. I don't think you would want anything to do with the asset below 224. because that was the third Vale put in that gives you a strong argument of accumulation. So having a decent day today at 3.5%. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here's Fortinet. So there's this level, 5732, identified a long time ago, August 2021, September, October, December 2021. Then it was resistance in November of 2022, multiple times. Then it became support in February, March of this year, and now it has become support again. If one wanted to, I know it's up 3.3% today, but if one wanted to and they wanted to strategize, it's pretty easy to be like, okay, I wouldn't want to really own Fortinet below that level, but you're so close to it, and it seems like the sellers tried once and they tried twice and they failed. So the sellers very well may relent here, and you could get a very nice markup, and a gap could fill and be a target eventually. Fortinet right there. Buyers defending a key level, and you can't argue it's happening right now until new data presents itself that would say otherwise. It's happening. And a engulfing candle, and you're working on your highest daily candle close since August 10th. Okay, not bad. AMD is still hanging in there, man. Not really sure. Do we look at this? I mean, the upthrust and the back test is beautiful, right? But do we start trying to identify structural development on this now? Like where you're like, okay, it's in a long-term uptrend. We know that. It's undeniable. Hard to fight this trend. It's stupid. But are we starting to develop this now? I mean, are you trying to tell me we got this beautiful falling wedge pattern in development? That's pretty nice, man. The trend's your friend. Couldn't get the back test in 9790. But you are getting a back test of like some other levels that never quite hit it, right? That was the first time. But look, I mean, same, almost identical to what we saw in September 2021. How is it any different, man? It's like the same effing picture. It's just a slightly larger one. Wow. Okay, what happens if history repeats itself? That is amazing looking right now on AMD, actually. It's been so methodical. There hasn't been much violence in selling. It seems controlled, and you know what trend you're in. I don't know, man. I mean, whatever. I'm just talking to myself here, I feel like, a little bit. Towards the end of this stream. Kind of, yeah, I'm just looking around. Broadcom is so nuts, dude. Broadcom's going all-time highs with the looks of it. All right, Brian, sorry, I'm not a member of your cult, so it's not really like something I care about. Could you please talk about Hex hitting a key support, and that's all that happened, and that's good enough for me when an asset hits support? Yeah, TO is respected on Hex because it went from one inflection point to the other. And, oh wow, you're trying to tell me Hex bounced off a key support? Wow. FCX looks like it's possibly confirming a bottom with hidden bullish divergence. Interesting. Oh wow, Old Dominion, all-time highs today in 33 minutes for a close. Incredible. Whew. Look at this thing, it's insane. Look at that. Yep, about to take out the highs from late July, heading that 1414, 461 to 1618. Insane, dude. Trucking, transportation. Yeah, some of these assets, they're not done, man, are they? Google having a great day. Heading on up. Third target 143.22. It's the 886. Highest price on Google today since April of 2022. We got over 52-week highs going on right now. And just achieved a 78% retrace for the first time from the high to the low. Very nice. Interesting. Dang, man. Wow. Let's see here. Oh my God. It's like, is it over yet or not? Look where you are on Square. Are buyers going to defend again for real? Look at this. This is not a joke level, man. I'd love to see it above $58, but they're trying today. They're really trying on Square. Remember, this is around the entry of the old trade setup that hit 2 of the 3 and it was done. Yeah, not over yet. It is not over. Even if they break support, the sellers break support, they have to give us some indication there's follow through, and there's none on this. So Caesars Entertainment, I think this is getting ready, man. Getting ready to go. $65 to $86. I mean, someone's accumulating this. Someone just put in a higher high. You know, this is uptrending, and there's no questioning it. This is in an uptrend. And you're working on your highest low. It would be, you know, see this high, this first high from 2018, you're above that. You're virtually back testing that as support. Easy to strategize an entry on this, on a breakout back test with hidden bullish divergence on the oscillators, both of them. Yeah. Like, wouldn't it make sense, like a stop loss below $50, like $48 somewhere, and let it ride, man. Let it ride to 65 to 86. Yep. Pretty nice here, man. Caesars opportunity. Anyway, I could go all day on this stuff, man. Micron up 2.4%. This is a trade setup, recent trade setup. Yep, all based on price action, key levels flipping to support for the second time. Very nice. Very nice off that entry now. Let's get it going, though. Let's go back to Apple, because everyone cares about Apple. And it's pumping, man. It's breaking back above the 2021 high. And so you're back, man. Gap fill's coming. I mean, the target on Apple for now is right there. 191. Sure. No problem. Based on this price action, it's going to fill soon. Yeah. Now you're intentionally about to get banned, Brian. Keep it up, because you're just gaslighting. You're just saying bullcrap. Yeah, I'm intentionally doing it. Like I care, dude. You know, see, you're a cult member of one asset that's a scam from a fat, overweight loser who's like running from the law. Okay, who took all your money and bought a bunch of designer stuff. Okay. That's what you like. You're into that. I'm into traditional technical analysis, studied for 100 years plus by a lot of different people to put their life's work into this. Okay. So yeah, I don't care about your cult and what your cult coin did. Can you talk about what it did before it pumped 80% in 2 days? What did it do for the past year and a half, 2 years? Oh, wait, you don't want to talk about that. Yeah, keep it up. Imagine thinking I'm in a Bitcoin cult. Like, you're crazy, dude. You're like literally so low IQ. You just didn't hear anything I just said, did you? Yeah. An idiot, dude. Go back to your cult, man.
Blasting. Bang!
That's right. We did start blasting, didn't we? Sorry, man. Some people are just too stupid. I mean, they don't really understand. Like, sorry, dude. No one's going to accommodate your stupidity here. Go to your little echo chamber, and people will love you, man. You can talk all day about that trash. I don't care. Man, look at the cues, though. Look at the cues. This channel almost hits the demand line and starts going. About to have your highest daily candle close since August 4th. and you're breaking back out. I mean, you're breaking back above a very real level from February and April 2022. So your next target's going to be 382 again. And if you 886 up there, then you got $400. Wow, can't stop it, man. You just can't.
$X law on the NASDAQ? It's up a lot today, BC. If some news, that's not why I'm requesting near basement levels.
Right out of the womb, you guys get younger every. What'd you say to Babyface, huh? Didn't you say anything stupid?
My God, it's so good, dude. Friggin' love it. All right, Charizard, we'll do it, man. Thank you. Wow. Wow, dude. Amazing. I love this thing. Okay. This thing's here to stay forever. I'll probably get rid of Goku, but everything else has been checking out pretty amazing. You say something stupid, chat? Is that AXLA? Excella? Well, you know, kind of, all right. I mean, up 309% today. Sweet mother of God, dude. I don't. Yep, I mean, we're going to look at it because it's just a sight to behold, right? Been a while, I guess, since I've seen this. It was like at all-time lows 2 days ago. So it's a biotechnology company. I'm sure there was a news-driven catalyst. What, an FDA approval of something? Yeah, it's up. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I can't do anything here. I guess it was diverging. Whatever. I guess. Right? 46 cents. Yesterday, it was at 12 cents. Probably going to be down 150% tomorrow. You know, whatever. Just kidding. I don't know. I mean, it's getting there. It's kind of crazy, dude. I would say that guy who started that scam did one of the best jobs of indoctrination and brainwashing I've seen since Jim Jones, right? The Kool-Aid drinking cult guy. Yeah, man, got him. I mean, they virtually did kill themselves via their wallets. Like financially, they drank the Kool-Aid and killed themselves by like staking their coins in. They staked their money into that. So that's like literally Kool-Aid. Financial Kool-Aid drink. Intel looking real nice too up here, man. Look at this higher low getting put in. Testing 3446. Dude. Another higher low, another higher low. Some of these just looking okay, man. They just are. What's this one? Qualcomm? Qualcomm is like possibly Wyckoff accumulation going on. It's possible. SWKS.
What the is this piece of?
This one's not a piece of S, man. Come on, dude. Yeah, but I know you're probably tipping for the one that was up 300%. AXLA for Charizard. Yep. I agree. What was that piece of beat? Correct. So here we are, man. I mean, this stage is set. You know, everything you could dream of's here, and the buyers are defending the 200. Just, gotta get some more price action. I mean, you gotta get above this level from 2017. It's so real. It goes back to 2015 as well. Come on, man. So close. So close, dude. And some airline companies are pivoting. You'd think that was the case. Yeah, just drawing down, whatever, pulling back. Bro, I wouldn't worry about that stuff at all. It's really a back test of a supply line's a demand line. Like you got oversold here, slight divergence. It's not bad, man. I mean, just another higher low. It's uptrending. Probably headed back to 19 again. Hits resistance and then reverses. Wow, so crazy. Is it? How bad? Delays that bad? I mean, what if you do the Tangia? Like how delayed is it from what you've experienced so far? Because again, this is the first day we've ever done this. Gobbers, meh. Okay, not really that. Again, like I don't think it's at an inflection point. It's kind of been uptrending, I guess, a little bit. It's still defending, buyers are defending lows, but it's nothing like silver or gold or platinum, I don't think. Only about 10-second delay. You don't think Hex is a bad investment. You actually think it's a true investment. Can you please tell me how Hex helps the world, what kind of service it provides, and show me how much growth of the ecosystem's going on, how many earnings per coin, price to sales, price to earnings. It doesn't have any of that. You tell me, I mean, I didn't even know. Like, I watched that CoffeeZilla thing on that Australian piece of trash, whatever his name is, the last name Legend. He changed his name. He was like a scammer, like a massive scammer, dressed just like Richard Hart. And it's like, I wonder who influenced that guy. The influencer was influenced. Wearing all this, he was broke and, you know, was getting money from his parents and all this. And then he starts the scam and he starts taking millions upon millions of dollars from people. And all of a sudden, just randomly, starts dressing like Richard Hart, Richard Schuler. Huh. Yeah, dude, I mean, I'm telling you, man, like, these mania cycles are the true test of people in my situation. Like, you don't think I was tempted? I could have done so much scammy stuff if I wanted, and I'd been so much richer, but guess what? I am not a sociopath, so I would not have been able to sleep with myself. I would not have been able to go to sleep. Ever. It's been terrible. 1 to 2 minutes. What? Why is yours so delayed? Brian said it's only takes a minute or two for the. Oh, okay. You got to purchase the coins. Gotcha. Yeah, I hate that. I think there's a couple where you don't have to purchase coins, but I don't really know. It's a new thing. I think Comcast is, oh my god, dude, Comcast is crazy, dude. Yeah, man, what an uptrend. Very close to resistance too. Oh my god, dude, if you see if Comcast breaks $47, bye. See what 52.50, easy. Wow, man, this is wild. What a wild market today. Let's check out Amazon up 1.2%. Remember, only one of the 3 targets the trade setup officially hit, but that second target's 144.50, and we're so effing close. But no performance from sellers after hitting an 886. None. I love it, dude. That's underperformance, if any. By Energizer. I know after the scammy earnings stuff, it's still alive and well. Anything above $32 is great. Fox A is still above that level, right? Or is it? Oh, it's below the level. Yeah. Nothing special about this one. Again, I'm just scanning through some charts, man. You know, just looking. I think MasterCard, Visa, I think they hit all-time highs yesterday. Look at this crap, dude. Another all-time high today. Insane breakout. I love the old back test, too, before running higher. It's crazy. Yeah, because credit cards. All-time highs, man. And ExxonMobil. Oh, nice little performance today. Coming out of nowhere. Gonna close the day above the 200-day moving average, and all is well on this one. I mean, this has been low risk. I don't know. This is something one can have in their portfolio and own, and their stop loss is below $101, and let it ride, man, because this thing could be going to all-time highs soon. The way oil looks, everything. Trend is not over. The trend, if it was over, you would not be buyers would not be defending $100. They wouldn't be twice. They wouldn't. So this trend is only paused and is getting ready to go again. Okay, we got 20 minutes till power hours concluded till the stock market closes, but I don't know, man. Kind of like looked at a lot of stuff today, a lot of different charts, and just appreciate the people that are here. Yeah, thank y'all. And look at this. This is crazy too. I mean, this trade setup, man. HCA is a trade setup, and there's a reason why. It's like Exxon. Okay, there was an old all-time high from 2021. You can see the reality of it as an inflection point. It was resistance, 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 but then it flipped to support once and then twice. Demand line achieved, 200-day moving average. It's the Jesus. Legit the Jesus.
AMC near all-time lows.
Oh yeah, AMC, dude. But my writers and my actors are on strike, and AI, and we can look, Space Ape, but why would we want to look at that when we got this right in front of us? Is so perfect. Do you concur? Do you see this, chat? Hidden bullish divergence on the second low. What more could you ask for a breakout back test trade with an uptrend already established? It's demand line 200 horizontal at the same time. So good. Anyway, yeah, you'll be headed to test your old all-time highs soon. By the looks of it, it's crazy. Let's go to AMC. Oh, did it split? Oh my god, dude. All my work got wrecked. Yikes. This sucks. Okay, I'm gonna redo it all then. Gotta... Yep. You are at all-time lows for sure. I mean, here it is. That's that low from 2020. Is there anything lower? I don't think so. Nope. Yeah, bye-bye, AMC. So I'll have our alerts set up. When we hear the beep together, it'll be synchronized. Let's see, what was the lowest low in human history? It was 1035. Okay, so let's set an alert at 1034. Yeah, when you hear 1034, it's GG no re, all-time low. Well, whoops. Let's see. It's trying to do an alert. Why do the alerts not show up? Why are they not visible anymore? TradingView changed it, man. Like, they should be there. That's so weird. Of course they would do something stupid like that. It's like, they're just bored. Like, people on YouTube, right? Like, let's change something and not fix anything. Let's just be stupid and just do something different because no reason. All right, there's your AMC. I'll end it on that, I guess. So let's wrap it up. Put it back on Bitcoin chart and understand. Buyers defended a level. Your most recent discernible event at this point is the highest low. Before that, the highest high. Therefore, uptrend still very much intact. It was that way yesterday. It's that way today. Next target, if you're talking about key inflection points, is $28,800. The trend is your friend. So thank y'all for coming out. It's been a great 2-hour and 30-minute live stream. Please hit that like button, that bell, that sub on the way out. Please be sure to join the Discord if you have not. Education-centric, very active community, nearly 15,000 members. That is where we all hang out when this live stream inevitably ends. Brad has been posting links to that Discord throughout the stream. So click it, join, and come hang out with us. Because I'm active in it too. All we do is talk about charts, post memes. So I'll be back. Until next time. Respect the TA.
you.